Hello and welcome, and today you join me at the American Cemetery in Cambridge, and I've come out here today because it is another one of those places that I've passed quite regularly, and a few weeks ago I managed to take some time and stop, and I thought it was really interesting. The cemetery spans or covers just over 30 acres. The cemetery honours 8,500 American military personnel from the Second World War. The cemetery was established in 1956. There are 3,811 graves. On the wall there are over 5,000 names. It's got a lovely big car park which is entirely free. There is coach parking as well, and I noticed on the way in there are specific bays for disabled parking. Entrance is completely free. One thing I did find the last time we were here, there wasn't a tea or coffee shop or anything like that here. So there is a great visitor centre. There's a very poignant display which names specific people that are in some of the graves, some of them on the wall, the missing wall of names. It tells their life story. It really helps to bring those to life. So the most notable grave here is Joseph P. Kennedy, the elder brother of John F. Kennedy, who died in an air crash, or he was in an aircraft over Norfolk on a secret mission in 1944, and is buried here. So I'm in the car park at the moment, so let's go around to the front entrance. I'm out the front by the main road, and at the front here is the main walk-in entrance, and just over there is the brown gate is the car park entrance, and the car park exit is further up the road. You drive out the other end of the car park. So as you come in to the front entrance here, first thing you meet is this fantastic flagpole. To the right are toilets and disabled toilets, ladies and gents. To the left is the visitor centre. Follow the signs around to the visitor centre. I'm hoping you can see this because it's a very sunny afternoon here. And here we have a three-dimensional plan of the cemetery. So if you're like me, you're able-bodied, there's some steps there. If you're not, if you go to your right, we have a ramp down here for wheelchair access. And that ramp off that side actually leads to the car park. And this brings you into the memorial. So let's go and have a look. From here we're going to get our first glimpses of headstones. Then along there you've got this beautiful water feature, and then over the back here with the statues along there you've got the wall of the missing. From here we're going to head off towards the wall of the missing. Again, some nice big steps, I believe. Yeah, if you go that way you can come around, it slopes down there so you don't have to use the steps, and then there's more ramps over there. You've got this beautiful water feature which goes all the way up there to the chapel. Then round here on this side, 1941, 1945, on the Great Wall leading to the chapel are recorded the names of Americans who in this area of operation or in the waters of the Atlantic gave their lives in the service of their country and who sleep in unknown graves. My belief is there's about 5,200 names on this wall, and the statues of the servicemen along the wall represent the different services. We're walking towards the chapel, and at the roof chapel up there, the top of the chapel, it's saying, "To the glory of God and in memory of those who died for their country, 1941, 1945. On the side of the chapel, "These and many other sites were lent by the people of the United Kingdom to the armed forces of the United States of America in order that they might prepare and support their great military assaults." 1941, 1945. So on the map are all the places that the Americans could set up bases. And then over the side there's a little legend over there to tell you that there was, this is only the larger installations that are shown. There's army installations, navy installations, army air installations, sorry I can't read, US military cemeteries. What an awe-inspiring sight. I was very lucky recently to go to Ypres and to Flanders, the basically what they called the killing fields at Flanders, and then onto the Menai Gate. What an amazing place. If you ever get the opportunity, go. So every cross here obviously represents a serviceman, American serviceman. First of all, as you come up to the chapel, you've got these amazing doors. And then we come inside and we see the I mean, this ceiling is absolutely amazing, and this is a mosaic. It's all made out of tiny little tiles. Sorry if I'm going to spin you around. That's absolutely amazing. And the mosaic tiles continue over the back. There is a roped off chapel, so obviously we won't go in there. But we are welcome to look. On the windows we have the state seals of all the different states. All around the windows. And then on this wall you've got, So if you hadn't guessed, it's 4 o'clock. So on the wall here we have a huge map. This is a map of operations from the Second World War, and it shows, so if you're looking at the map up there in the UK, it shows all where the planes came from and where they went to carry out their operations, and then the Navy ships, where they came from, where they went to do their operations, and then from different countries around Europe. It shows not only the different countries, it just does show British, American and Allied troops. On the glass glass wall at the front of the chapel here, where the main doors are, is all the medals. So the American war medals. Coming out of the chapel, and this time we're going to turn right down the steps. Try and get the sun behind us. Try not to fall off the steps. So there's like a little viewing area up here, so you can come and stand up here and just take in the sight and enjoy the peace and quiet. If you look down these crosses, I can't actually see what's on the screen, but I mean they are absolutely in perfect alignment. So the areas like this are kept naturally wild, so wildflowers, wild plants and protected flowers and plants growing in there. And that's why you're off the ground, to protect those so you don't trample all over them. So we're coming up to the visitors centre, so we're going to make our way in.
through. From the North Atlantic to the skies of Europe, to the shores of Normandy and beyond, a generation came face to face with history. Their courage, their competence and sacrifice, their friendships forged and reforged in combat, all returned the tide of battle. Those who traveled far, those who gave their lives for freedom.
Okay, so I didn't show the whole of the visitor centre because as I came round there were actually some people sitting watching the films and I didn't want to disturb them, but you saw most of it. But you need to come and experience it yourself. You do need to come and see there and read the stories, and then you can actually go out and the people that are on the walls, you can go out there and visit their graves or look at their names on the wall of the missing. So we're going to have another quick tour around, another quick look through, and that's it, we're heading out. Okay, well, I didn't come down here before, and came all the way down to the bottom here. Okay, and there's steps leading down. Not sure what's down here. Let's have a look. I think it's like a back gate. All right, yes, so it's another entrance to the cemetery from this end, and it has got a vehicle access. All right, okay, so it's another entrance. Oh, look at that. Well, I'm glad I came down here now. It's one of those things. Right, so we're gonna. Okay, so this cemetery closes at 5 o'clock. It's about half an hour before closing, coming up to that. So I'm going to take a walk back up to the entrance. This place is certainly full of surprises. I wasn't expecting that. I literally just stopped filming and it started playing there. So yeah, and hopefully I managed to catch it. That was just coming up to 4:30. I'm going to head out into the car park now. Oh, there you have it. That was my take on the American Cemetery and Memorial in Cambridgeshire. I'm absolutely stunned. It's an amazing place. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have certainly enjoyed making it, and I've certainly enjoyed my visit this afternoon. Sorry if I'm getting blinded by the sun again. I'm slowly making my way back towards the car. So I will, not my usual kind of video, but I do like to throw in these curveballs every now and again. I love to visit places where you just drive along and see the sign and you go, well, let's visit that, why not? There are a lot of hidden gems out there, and this is one of them. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.